Good morning, it is Wednesday, September 2nd. What I will be doing today is giving these the final inspection. Obviously there's still some compound on them, but I'll get them cleaned up, I'll give them a final inspection, see if there's anything I need to do, and get edges on all 6 of the steak knives. Like I've said, we've got 3 in green, box elder, and 3 in desert walnut, all with copper bolsters, pommels, excuse me. I'll be doing that today. I will start my day off by getting this straight razor sharp. It came in end of business on Saturday, so I'll start my morning off by getting that one shave ready, and I will go from there. So straight razor first, then steak knives, and we'll see what else happens today. I did finish the temper of the heat treat over the weekend, so Yake was able to pull some things out of that, and he got working on those yesterday. A custom hunter, and then a couple paring knives and stuff for stock. So that's super exciting, and I have the Morbashi in there, so I will grab a few of those later today that are customs, and I will get those up and going. And I have a chef's knife to finish thinning the edge, which is going with some of the Morbashi back up to Montana. So I will get as much work on that done as possible today as well. Look forward to it, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good morning, it is Thursday, September 3rd. Yesterday, I finally finished something. I am so glad to have Bryce and Courtney's steak knives all done, edges on, and ready for pickup. I feel like I've been working on this set the entire year. I know I haven't, but that's just how it feels with all the delays that COVID have brought, and then all the different distribution and other things, getting the bus going and doing markets. It's really slowed me down as far as getting some of the customs done. So I'm very glad to have some progress done on some customs. Super stoked about that. Elizabeth found a really cool, elegant, and pretty box for them. The supply is very limited right now because the cigar stores were closed for so long, and then they've just reopened, so they don't have many used boxes, so it limited us a little bit. And I also got the majority of the shaping on this very large drop point hunter done, so I should be able to finish this one today, which will be awesome because that's finishing 7 knives in 2 days, and I will be extremely stoked. So basically there was a big ridge right here that this customer wanted ground out because he wanted the orientation of this natural shed antler that way, so when it's in the sheath that will face out. So what I have left to do is I'm going to grab the sheath first thing, make sure that the strap that holds it in will go around this. Make sure I can, and we're adding a snap to it, so make sure I can modify it to where it works. If not, I'll make it a little bit thinner, and then hand sanding this. We had talked briefly about dyeing this, so I'm going to call this customer and see if he wants me to dye it after I send him a photo. So if I need to do that, then I'll dye it, and then getting an edge on it, and it will be ready as well. Other than that, I have some more customs to grind on. I'm doing another or a Nakiri for a set that I had done for a customer a few years ago, and so we're adding a knife to his set. So I'll grab that Nakiri and do some post heat treat grinding on it, and hopefully be able to get a handle on it in the next couple days. So that is my day. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, it's Friday, September 4th. Big news yesterday. I finally finished the very large drop point hunter. So you can see the beautiful hand rubbed finish on it. See, nice and shiny as well. Nice stainless steel guard, all cleaned up, and then I got this antler shaped and dyed. So we use leather dye and just really let it soak in because the customer didn't want everywhere where I ground was white, because you're grinding the bark and the texture off of it. So the customer didn't want that, so I dyed it brown to match the rest of the handle. So absolutely stoked to have that done. Looks great. I'm super satisfied with it. He'll be picking it up today. Hopefully he feels the same way. And other big news, we are now the sole U.S. distributors for ag doors. Ag door with Hulks Bruk. Hulks Bruk is the company. They're out of Sweden, and ag door is the big axe that most of the axe throwers use for their big axe tournaments. Anytime there's a tie, you go to big axe. So we are now the sole U.S. distributor for ag doors, so hopefully that will treat us well. We have a couple sales lined up for them already, and we did buy the ones that come with the sheaths, so a little bit pricier, but not too much so, and you don't have to worry about finding a sheath right away. So we'll have those, and we'll also be modifying some of them to be ready to go out of the store, ready to go throwing some axes. So we'll be playing with that in the next couple days, get them up on the website as soon as we can, and start selling through some of them. That's all for me for right now. I'm gonna take some more video of some Spydercos and some Benchmades and get to grinding on a Nakiri. Oh, that's what I'm doing today. So this is the Nakiri for Mr. Porter, as indicated here, Mr. Porter. This is his Nakiri. So he has an entire set of high carbon, so the 52-100 with bolster, a copper bolster, and orange draft bone that I had done a couple years for him, and he wanted to add to his collection, so he's getting into Nakiri. So I got this one ground and polished yesterday, so I'll be getting a handle on that. And this is a boning knife in Z Finite that I had worked a handle for. Got it glued on, Yake glued it on for me, and something crazy happened, and there was like literally this 1/8 inch epoxy gap where one scale was just not pressed on, so we had to take the scale all the way off. Then decided to rework the blade a little bit, so I did a little acid etching. Hadn't acid etched Z Finite before, so it looks great. I'm super stoked about how it turned out, and I'll get a handle on that as well. And I hope to get one more ready for a handle, because very cool, our very first Serenity scale. So this is fiberglass resin that my beautiful, lovely, and talented wife worked up in a mold. Thank you to Lizard Blanks. You make amazing molds. I appreciate it. And so there's enough material here. Part of it was scrapped because there wasn't enough hardener in it, and this part is fully hardened, and I will be using this as a bolster on a knife to come, and it will feature our very first Serenity scale. So lots of cool things happened yesterday, and more to come today. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good morning, it is Saturday, September 5th, and I will be getting bolsters onto the Nakiri today. So got them cut, drilled, chamfered, so what I need to do now is clean up the front face of it, clean up the back, and then I can get to peening. Once it's peened, I have Mr. Porter's handle material ready, so these will go just behind the copper, and I also got a couple other blades into acid yesterday, so I ground them, and I wanted to get this onto here already, but I decided to do with a different acid finish on a couple knives, so I didn't quite get handles on those. I did get a handle on a boning knife that is glued up, and it's down below still curing. I'll show you that on Wednesday. And so I'll be getting a handle on the Nakiri. On the Nakiri and on these two chef's knives today, and that is what I am trying to accomplish today. It's been a really busy week, so it's been good for the business, and we've still had some time for custom knife making, all three of us. So it's been a really excellent week. Look forward to the weekend, Labor Day weekend, and the bar at Ravens Tower will be open on Monday. So if you haven't, come on out and check out the Raven Tower Market. It's Monday from 4 to 9, and the bar will be open now, and there's a food truck outside so you can get food and your beverages, and I hope to see you there. I will see everyone next week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the long weekend. Okay, so just gonna film a little in progress. So this is a knife I put in the acid for a few hours yesterday, and now I'm gonna take the wax off of it so I can then put it in the acid again and get all these shiny spots to go as well.